Hello everyone, welcome to SPDC, where every story unfolds and your mind finds its escape. This is Anu presenting a story to your beautiful soul. Now, it's time to rest your eyes and open your ears. The Silent Path. In a quiet village, nestled between rolling hills, there was a young boy named Arvind. He loved to explore the woods behind his house, but he never ventured too far. His grandmother, a gentle woman with the eyes that saw beyond the surface, always warned him. The further you go, the less you understand, Arvind. The deeper you walk, the quieter it gets. One evening, as the golden light of dusk touched the trees, Arvind's curiosity got the better of him. He had heard stories of a hidden waterfall behind in the woods, and the temptation to see it was irresistible. He packed a small bag, told his grandmother he was going for a walk, and slipped into the cool embrace of the woods. The path was quiet, the air was crisp, and the light breeze whispered through the trees, creating a soft melody that only nature could play. Arvind's footsteps crunched on the forest floor, the dry leaves giving way his weight. As he walked deeper into the woods, the usual sounds of birds and insects seemed to fade, replaced by a stillness that made him feel both excited and uneasy. The deeper he went, the more the forest seemed to close in around him. The trees grew taller and thicker, their branches intertwining like old friends. The sunlight struggled to break through, casting long, dark shadows on the path. Aravind stumbled once, then twice, his thoughts briefly drifting to his grandmother's words. Was this what she meant? He wondered. But he pushed the thought aside and continued, reassured by his own determination. As the minutes turned to hours, the path became less clear and underbrush thicker. He could hear nothing but the quiet rhythm of his own breath and the occasional rustle of leaves. The silence pressed in on him, and he felt the weight of it in his chest. Yet, strangely, there was no fear, just an odd sense of calm. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, he reached a clearing. But instead of the waterfall he had imagined, there was only a small, still pond reflecting the sky above. The water was so clear that it seemed to hold a piece of heavens. The silence here was complete, as if the woods themselves were holding their breath. He sat down at the edge of the pond, the cool night air brushing his face. For a long while, he just watched the water, feeling a strange peace settle over him. This wasn't what I expected, he thought. There was no rushing water, no excitement, just the quiet hum of the nature gently coaxing him into stillness. He realized that the woods hadn't been silent because they had nothing to say, but because they had everything to share, if only he was willing to listen. As the sky darkened and the first stars began to twinkle, Arvind knew it was time to head back. He rose and retraced his steps, the path now seeming less daunting. The woods, which had once felt so foreign, now felt familiar, almost welcoming. With every step, the stillness inside him grew, and he felt the presence of something greater, something not immediately understood but deeply felt. When he arrived home, his grandmother was waiting, her knowing eyes meeting his. She didn't need to say a word. The woods had spoken to him in a language beyond words. and in that silence, he had learned something precious. That's the wrap for today's story. If you have any stories or voices to share, feel free to share it to the mail ID mentioned in the description. If it's a good fit, it will be showcased on the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.